And I'm Kelsey.
And this is Coffee Conversations. So welcome back to our summer series, or if you're new here, hi, we are so excited to have you. So this summer we have been going through some questions and just things, lies, myths that we've kind of believed along the way in our own faith journey, and just talking about the truths that God has uncovered for us along the way. But before we even get started with today's topic, my words are a little everywhere, we would love for you to subscribe below. So just click that subscribe button so that you can follow along with us on our summer series.
So grab your favorite drink, mine's always sweet tea, and a fun mug.
Or this, I wouldn't
This
say
is
that's
not a
fun.
mug. This is my husband's. I stole it. It has a fire truck for him. Anyways. So we're gonna start this week's coffee conversation.
Right, so this week we're chatting about what we believe about prayer, and this is probably one of Kelsey's favorite topics to talk about. It's definitely in her lane, what we say, a lane of roses. So Kelsey, why don't you go ahead and just share maybe some things you didn't understand or lies that you once believed about prayer.
Yeah, so I don't know about lies that I once believed, but I definitely love when things go my way, and always had a plan, always had goals, dreams, or whatever, and I just like to suggest them to God. And I treated prayer like, okay, God, I really love this, and also please protect this person, this person, this person. And just went down a list instead of it being more of a relationship. For a long time. And so I don't know if that's a lie, but it's definitely a vibe or a style that I had, way that I approached him. So, and I think I also really didn't think about God answering things with no, or not yet, or I don't think that's what's best for you, and you gotta trust me, or but he's always fighting for what's best for us, but I just took it as he just must not have heard me, as opposed to, he heard me and he's always fighting for what's best for me. And guiding me towards what's best for him. Or best for his will for my life.
Absolutely. Yeah, and I think I also struggle with that, or sometimes I would think maybe I just didn't say it right. I should, maybe I need to go back. Maybe it's he didn't hear me, or I just need to pray this the right way. I think I often kind of thought prayer was kind of like rubbing a genie lamp, in Aladdin, And when I needed something, I went to God. But I really only reserved prayers of desperation, because I really felt like I only had 3 shots at it, kind of you got 3 wishes.
But it had to be really important.
Really important
for him to care.
And in turn, I ended up withholding things from God, and I guess somewhere along the way he really helped me just to understand that he longed to hear from me, and he already knew what was in my heart, and I didn't have to withhold from him. And I'm thankful that God has helped me to understand that prayer is a conversation. It's a safe place where I can talk to him, listen to him, and learn who he truly is. I now know I can come to God with all of my needs, desires, wants, emotions. He just wants all of me, and he can handle all of me.
Because he created all of you.
Exactly.
And he loves every part of it. And he's always ready to listen. Always. He bends down to listen to us. Scripture is very clear about that. And it's not just he bends down to listen sometimes. It's always. And because he cares for us. Scripture says, cast your cares upon the Lord because he cares for you. And so prayer is a great tool for doing that. And it's a great tool for us getting through life. And so, and I think prayer is a great way for him to answer, I can do so much more than you can ask or imagine. So you can pray really big, really bold things.
Exactly. So 1 John 5:14 says, this is the confidence that we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us.
Exactly. So he leans in to listen to us when we come near to him, and he has so much that he wants to tell us too.
Right. So we got the conversation started, and we know prayer is usually a topic here at Lane of Roses that we get lots of questions about, and we get it. We are still in process, and we always will be, and we are constantly learning about prayer and what it looks like and how we can pray the things that God is asking us to pray, and how we can continue to have conversations with Him without ceasing. So this is a huge topic. So we don't want you to hesitate. We would love to answer your questions about prayer. So do you have questions about prayer? Are there lies or myths or just misunderstandings that you might have about this topic? So like, what questions do you have?
About prayer. Yeah. So comment below or follow along with us on Instagram to be a part of our Summer Coffee Conversations series. And while you're at it, why don't you go to subscribe to our blog at laneofroses.com//subscribe. I always forget the / so that you can explore more about Lane of Roses and who Jesus is.
Right. Awesome. You did it. It's not really a cheersy kind of
It's
cup.
not a cheersy kind of cup. We could pretend. Okay. What?